are here for the new greenhouse, some supplies for the flooring, and I thought I would take an opportunity to visit the garden center and see what they have on this mid-August day. Well, if you didn't get your veggies in, they still got some vegetables and herbs available, even some tomato plants, which over here you could probably get 2 or 3 more months out of them. I love bougainvillea. Well, look at this one. I love this color. It doesn't overwinter for me, even in my greenhouse, so it's a hard pass, but I do love them. They're so gorgeous. And look down here. I'm on the outside. I haven't walked in yet. And let's see, purslane. Isn't that gorgeous? Sun's coming out. It is a hot, hot day, but these bees do not mind. Look at that. They're going crazy over this stuff. So forgive my shadow. That's just good. Let me see. These are $8. Have you ever read these tags before? How to read our plant tags. So it gives you the sunlight requirements, grow together, so it has the number. It says plants with the same number grow well together. Select plant type, like it says perennial, upright perennial. There's a lot of information on the tags that's really helpful. Man, I just cannot believe the bees. Looking here at the purple fountain grass. I love this, but I haven't been able to overwinter it yet. Though I haven't really tried in the greenhouse. When I get mine going, maybe I will. Just one more time. Now these are $19.98. I haven't checked. I'm gonna check the bargain rack. I always love the bargain rack. It's like a treasure hunt. There's not a thing I need, but it's fun anyways. Now these angelonias are gorgeous. They're $20. Great thing to fill in the late summer if your other containers are fading. These are $20 a piece. I wonder if they have any on the bargain rack, but you never know. So this says seasonal color, so I'm assuming that means it's an annual. You grow it for the color of the moment. Look at the vinca over there too. I love vinca, but look at those colors. Those are beautiful together. This table is filled with a bunch of different plants. There's lantana, celosia, however you pronounce it, but the bees are going wild over the purslane. Okay, let's see, they have annuals. They got, oh, look at down here, coxcomb. I love these, this velvety look. These are $2.98 for the, I think they're a 3-inch or 4-inch little pots. Some marigolds. Oh, look at this color. Now look at the different shapes of the flowers. That's really interesting. And of course, the fall decor is coming in. I'm trying to psych myself up for that. Let me see, here's some salvia. It just says blue salvia. It doesn't have a name. $3 for the little 4-inch or those 3-inch pots. But Bee is loving this one. I bought a lantana last year, and I didn't think it was hardy, but it lived over for me. So, and it's a real pretty color mix, but these are really lovely too. This is Andalista pineapple lantana. So it says it's an annual, probably for many zones, but in some zones it will actually overwinter and act as a perennial. Look at this heuchera, boysenberry coral bells. Isn't that beautiful? Huh? So looky here, they have powwow wildberry, which you can also grow these from seed, and I have done so. But if you're not into growing from seed, you can buy them in, well, it looks like a 2-quart pot here. Ovilus. It is not supposed to be a perennial, but I put it in with my containers and I'm loving it. So I'm going to take cuttings and see if I can overwinter it in the greenhouse. I need to look up more information on Sorry for all the background noise. I forgot my mic that helps cancel out that, but it is what it is. Beach Bum Blue Evolveless. Live in a hot area, you cannot fail with Vinca. It does beautiful. I have this white with the bright red eye in my entrance garden along the path where it's hot and dry. I do have the drip on it, which does help. But I just love that white. These are fun. Be perfect in the late summer garden. Now this is, let's go down and look. This is Sunflower Girasol, upright annual, $20. So if you just wanted to fill in, this is your ticket. Looks like it gets multiple blooms on a stem. These are not just a single bloom per stem. Here is the destination. Let's see what they've got on the clearance rack. What's up here? Snowy pink primrose. Is that the Mexican primrose? That can be a little bit aggressive if it's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, here's a bunch of the Vinca. Oh, look at this. Dwarf bee balm. Balmy purple. Oh, that's nice. So that's half price. That would be $10. So look at these. This is Salvia Flamenco Rose. And it's hardy down to 20 degrees. So that would work in my garden. And these ones are half price. So that would be $10. Well, 11. 21. Oh, yeah. 10 and a half. But that's a real pretty color. And knowing they would come back, plus I could take cuttings to make more. All good. Here's a tree rose. It's probably an iceberg. I see it as white. I don't need another iceberg. True Friendship, I'm wrong. It's a yellow. Oh, what is this one over here? That one is orange, an orange yellow, Bengali. Let me see if they have a picture of it. Forgive me if I'm bouncy. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that is really, really pretty. That is so tempting. So $50, half off would be $25. That is a good deal. And it's not in bad shape. Wow, I almost don't want to run and get a cart. I'll have to carry it and get a cart. I am tempted just to take home this poor little thing because I know it's salvageable. See how green the stems are. It's a beautiful red. And it just looks pitiful. Do you ever get into Lowe's or any other garden center and find plants like this that you just want to save because you know they deserve it? They deserve a better chance. So far, only 2 items in the cart, but you can even get a peek at what the color of this tree rose is. Beautiful. I think I know the perfect spot I want to put this. Here, these are called True Love, and they're a shorter growing, perfect for patios. And yeah, that one's tempting too. Normally $24.98, so that would be 50% off. So that would be $12.50. Tempting. Here's some of those beautiful heucheras back here. Always check when you see a plant that's tempting. Check the bargain rack. They may have some they're wanting to clear out. Even if these looks perfectly healthy, so even if it's just to make room for new shipments, all of that. So here's also some ice plant. If you're in the market for those. Aren't these vines pretty? I don't think they're hardy in my zone. Sweet Memory Skyflower. Might be what I've been smelling. So let me see. Full sun. Let's see, where is it hardy to? Let's read this. Kind of got it awkwardly stapled on there. Cold hardiness 30 to 20. Zone 9. No. But it is pretty. I wonder if it's evergreen. I'll have to look it up. I can't bend the stupid tags around. So it says it's fast growing and evergreen in zone 9, so that would be a perfect vine to plant up a garden wall or something like that. Interesting. Here's an interesting vine. Look at the variegation. This is Star Showers Virginia Creeper. Look at that. That is a fast-growing vine. Some people consider this invasive, or Virginia creepers in general. I don't know about this variety, but I do love a good foliage that is variegated. And this plant is $23. So, lovely vine. Deciduous, so that means it loses its leaves in the winter, but it is super gorgeous in the summer and the fall. This one says it gets pink-tinged foliage. These Rudbeckia, they are just the biggest, fattest petals. Just gorgeous colors. Now, if you're not into growing from seed, which I grow mine from seed, then they do have them at Lowe's here. And beautiful. They are a beautiful late summer color flower. And they're heat tolerant, very heat tolerant for me, and just do beautifully year after year. These Garas, I'm hoping they are a shorter growing one. I have one, but upright perennial. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful colors. Some salvias, Greggii, it's something like that. Anyways, it's also known as autumn sage. Here's a fuchsia colored one, and then a brighter red. Both are gorgeous. They are perennial for me. Let me see, they're hardy, zones -10 to -20, so yeah, a great one. Mine bloomed all summer long. And I think the one I have in the interest garden is this color. And I'm going to start cuttings of it rather than buy another. But here they are, $10 a piece if you wait to find them on the bargain rack, which these would probably be on the bargain rack or some in a week or two. And yeah, you could pick them up for, I don't know how much, $7 or less. Here is some blanket flower gaillardia. Look at this pretty orangey colors. I have the reds and the bright yellows. I had an apricot mix, but yeah, I can grow these from seed, but I could pick up a plant if I wanted to. And these are $9.98 as well. But yeah, they're one of my favorites. They bloom all summer long, right on till first frost. So they are worth it and come back every year. These are lovely for your rock garden, sand garden, and drought tolerant garden. Now these are not hardy for me. These are $6.98, and they have some beautiful colors. Look at how it resembles little roses on here. And yeah, so if you have a higher zone, or if you don't mind just planting them for the season, these are the ticket. Let me see what they're called. Just says Oasis, easy to care for. Calancho. So, yeah. Look at this one, variegated bloom. I like those. Now, gazanias are a great ground cover. Oh, look at that color. I love that color. And they come back year after year. I've had a couple of six-packs in the six-packs for a couple of years. I haven't gotten them out because I didn't know where I wanted them. I need to get them in the ground. It still just amazes me. Look at that. Bees everywhere on those. That purslane. I don't think that's hardy in my zone. I think I already said that, but I keep getting tempted by seeing all the pollinators on it. Now I'm liking this. This is germander. And it's hardy down to 10 degrees, which is below what I normally get. And this one's called Azure Blue. Isn't that pretty? I love the gray foliage. And it's great for rock gardens and drought-tolerant areas. It's a Mediterranean plant. Yeah, very tempting. Well, here's some more late summer color. And beautiful. I just showed you the one that I had overwintered and then I refurbished. But these are, they're called ready to fill planters. And they're $20. And you know what? That's a pretty good deal for instant color. If you just need to fill in for the rest of the season, these will last until first frost. And if, like me, you're in a little bit higher, warmer winter zone, you can overwinter them. Mine, I overwintered in my little bespoke greenhouse, which is not heated, but it did offer some protection. So if you had like a garage with a bright window or something that would protect it, then you're good to go. This is Calibrachoas. I like this one. I would not have thought of the pink with the orange, but I'm liking that. Lilies over there, I'm sure those smell beautiful. Those are a double. Look at this color. I don't know if it's coming across. Sorry for all the background noise. People are noisy. So $12.98, and just look. Wouldn't that just glow in your pots? Gorgeous. These are Asiatic lilies. I've never known Asiatic lilies to have a scent, but it says Asiatic lily, 1 gallon. One thing about these is once they're done, or you're done, plop them in the ground and they will return year after year. So yeah, they have a scent, but it's not too terribly strong. But that's a new one on me. I'm gonna have to do more research on it because usually Asiatic lilies do not have scent. I always love these foxtail ferns, but I don't know if they're hardy. This says it's frost hardy, but it doesn't say a temperature. So I'm gonna have to look it up and see, and maybe come back for these once my greenhouse is up and going. This is what we actually came for, and this is gonna be the base of the greenhouse. So yeah, I'm thinking I was gonna like linoleum the floor, but I think I may just paint it with a pattern tile, or who knows, I may get those stick down tiles that are linoleum that you can replace as you need. So I'm gonna think about that, see which would be low maintenance. And this, my friends, is it for our trip for Lowe's today. And exciting things with the greenhouse coming along. I can't wait to be able to use it. We were just talking about putting a little wood stove that we have in it, and that would help me to keep it above freezing. It's an airtight wood stove, so I could tamp it down at night and have it put out heat. I just think that would be a really fun idea. This is what I got. I got the tree rose. It's pretty awesome to get a tree rose for 24 bucks. And that I did buy the germander, even though it was full price, because I can take cuttings. It's not under patent, it's just a regular germander. And then this salvia, because it was on clearance. And salvias, they just do so gorgeous for me. So that's it for this round. I will see you in my next video. Bye.